G'day collaborators and welcome to Carrots and Cream. This is a game I found on itch.io. It's made by a Eargear. And it was made for the Asylum 2015 Asylum Jam 2015 for Game Jolt, and yeah, it's a game about carrots, I guess. Don't know what this is gonna be. Let's give it a look. I loving the ASMR. Really appreciate it. I can also tell that it's like it's like jumping between headphones. Oh, wow, that's pleasant. Nice, very nice and pleasant. Not good. I'll put this a bit closer to me, actually. Oh, okay. Oh, I've played this game. I've played this game at arcades. Yay! I was never good at Stacker. Never good at Stacker. Alright. Oh, there you go. I killed the carrot. Oh, perfect. Alright. I think this is better if I talk less, so... I think there's going to be 6. No, that's 5. Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Long, thin strokes. There we go. Long strokes. That's what we want. Alrighty. Next one. Not a fan of jump scares. I feel like this might be leading up to a jump scare. In that case, I'm just gonna turn this down. I do value my hearing. I'm really liking the shaders that went into this. Like specifically for the shakiness and the filters on the like the film grain and like the color distortion that's going on here. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I'm going. Oh, oh, I killed. Okay, worm is dead. I gotta not die. Oh, there it goes. Don't kill me. Oh. Don't kill me, Mr. Shovel. I just wanna go to these carrots. I imagine these are the carrots that I was picking. Although the fact that carrots aren't getting taken up doesn't lead credence to that. Haha! I am faster than my shovel. Something's gonna happen in between these two carrots. Oh. Go, mate. Go, you wormy boy. Ooh, it's the mother carrot. My carrot. Delicious. I didn't want any of the other carrots. I wanted this carrot. And now I'm gonna... Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna shred these carrots, and then there's gonna be like a massive amount of worms in that big one. I can already see a little bit of worm juice here. Let's see how this goes. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh. Here we go. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm going for it. Well, I ate it. the death of little Wormy didn't he didn't die in vain. Interesting. I really do appreciate the film grain aspects and the I guess the sort of the low poly, the 2D low poly nature of it. Not exactly sure how to describe it. I mean, low poly is pretty much the only words I know about it. But the other thing I really appreciate is the little color distortion here. I guess that's called offset coloring or something. I don't know the actual technical term of it, but I do really appreciate that sort of aesthetic. And I always appreciate well executed film grain, and this is a good example of it. It has a nice unsettling atmosphere, like I was saying before. It feels like it's going up to a jump scare, which is the best kind of jump scare, really, when you're building up to it and you don't actually get that sort of payoff. Because the feeling of anticipating it is still within your system, and that sort of tapers off as opposed to boom, you're like, that's the jump scare, and then like you get the relief after it. Like, I don't particularly enjoy that aspect, but I really appreciated the fact that this was just a tense sort of like what's going to happen next sort of situation. Am I allowed to? Oh, there we go. Well, let's just go back to the start, and I'll start talking about. Oh, is that? I'm not sure if that's how they did it. I'm just wondering how they managed to actually do the offset coloring effect, and it could just be like a program or a shader, but I don't know anything about shaders, so it's probably likely that. I do like the sound jutting in between the headphones. That's very in between the ears. That's a very nice touch, because it is rather unsettling, and it's also, you know, it's grating. It grates on your ears, because the way that the speakers like play sound and then stop, then play sound and then stop, and then it changes between each ear. So it's a good way to, I guess, generate a sort of uneasy feeling that leads to the more unsettling nature of the game. But there are some things that I reckon could be a little bit better. One suggestion that I would say for this game is to record where your shovels hit, and then have those shovel impacts play back as you're playing as the worm, so that it's a definite continual consistency between playing as the shovel and playing as the worm. And you get that sort of feeling like, oh, this is just replaying of the scene. And to have that massive carrot be the next one on the left, that gives you a setting of like, okay, this is what's happening now. This is what's happening next. And I get that. And having the carrots be picked as you're being the worm would also be like a rather nice thing to happen. Because like the fact that I can't see the massive carrot in the background at the moment, and the fact that the massive carrot doesn't really appear until you're playing as the worm is a little bit like why is it in the game sort of thing. You should have alluded towards it more when well, not necessarily why was it in the game, but why wasn't this mentioned earlier or something like that. Because if you allude towards it, it's more like a building up of the, I guess, narrative development of the game, or just of the situation, and that will add more to the idea of a continuous, I suppose, narrative sort of situation. I do like it how there's no like actual, you know, talking or story-based anything in this game, because it allows you to make your own story. But yeah, nah. Like for instance, if that was a shovel hit that I actually did, then that would be like, oh, this is very interesting. And I suppose the way you could save that is to have a float value that is linked to the exposition of the shovel as it's being gone across, and then that float value is saved as the as the exposition, which gets recorded in a list that will play back, and the shovel will hit down based off of the location of that of that carrot, the carrot line up over there, plus that factor of the float. And then you can play that same animation that you did for the carrots again, but automatically, because the control is currently put onto the worm. So you see the massive carrot is here, and this is the first time we're hearing about it. So if that massive carrot was alluded to in the background of this, then I guess that would have been a little bit nicer, but it adds to the, I guess, the atmospheric sort of build-up of the game, I guess. Like, I can't really say, like, well, actually, no, I would say that this game does have sort of a narrative towards it. You're a guy that's consistently... Can I control the worm to get the worm out of here, or is that all it is? Alright, that's all I'm taking. Thank you. Oh, shit, and there you go. Shred the wormy. Nah. That's interesting, because that side was only in the left ear instead of swapping between the two. Huh. That is quite interesting. No, but I like it. You did well. You did well. I look forward to seeing more things by Air Gear. Air Gear. There we go. Air Gear. That's how I'm doing it. There we go. I reckon an addendum to this game, Carrots and Cream 2, where you go out and actually make the cream instead of the carrots. Or you go out and find the process of how the cream is made, and then there could be some other sort of unsettling sort of situation around that. But no, I like what you did here, and yeah, you did very well. So good job. Anyway, so that's it from me for this little Carrots and Cream game. The link to this game, of course, is down below and up on the top right for the that little info card up there. But yeah, nah. As it is for now, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week for more of this. I might even see you a couple late, but I won't say that. I will say I will see you next time for more games. And at the moment, this is Quillam and I signing off. Goodbye. Good luck.